New Zealand CAD. Now New Zealand CAD's starting to look like one of those pairs that wants to start pushing up. Of course, we have this little zoned area right through there. Nothing to look at going long yet, but we are looking at a strong level. I would hope for a bit of a spike before the push, but in saying that, of course, it's a matter of seeing what happens. So I don't mind going long anywhere within this level, provided we start getting the correct price action. And that correct price action is going to be those rejection candles, bullish and golfer, as we always wait for, whether we wait for it in the trend following system, whether we wait for it in this trend system, the bounce system. So waiting for those rejection candles, rejection, a little bit of a consolidation before we get the engulfer. That's really what we want to see. Kind of like these patterns here, right? That tells us that price is failing to push lower, and we're going to start to get pushing higher. So if we go to here, you can see that you get this big wick to the downside, big wick to the downside. All these wicks to the downside and closes to the upside tell us that there's more bulls in this market, there's bears in this market. So when we see that sort of price action, it tells us bears are failing, bulls are coming in. Bears are failing, bulls are coming in. And that's what we like to see before we're going long. So expect that on this one, right? Wicks to the downside, wicks to the downside, wicks to the downside before we start looking at going long on this one. So again, probably not till next week if that. We're gonna wait for this one to play out a little bit more. And just sort of, I don't like to have a whole lot of it, but just mark out where our potential zone would be. New dollar yen. Now dollar yen kind of missed the boat on for a trend trade. Now this would have been a great opportunity to go long on. Actually, we did look at that, but I think I had too much exposure, so I didn't take it. So I can't remember why I didn't take that trade. Oh, that's right. I think it was because yeah, I wasn't comfortable with the amount of resistance in the way. But that's okay. Sometimes you miss them, right? But whoever got on it, it would have been a nice trend continuation trade, 270 pips to the upside, and now we can expect to start pushing down, right? Long-term trend trade definitely is up there for me. On my other account, I've been holding this one for a few weeks now. I think I got long, how many weeks ago? I got long 6 weeks ago, over a month. Still holding it, right? I'm expecting this to push up. It's starting to look better, so it definitely looks like it wants to continue higher. You can see that you got a strong support level. I got in early, I admit I got in early. Yeah, we had to overbought. This wasn't based on the weekly anyway, more so than anything else. But if you do want to wait for this to start to get going, then just wait for the candle to close above that resistance level there. But it's really lining up. I don't know how to take profit set on it, but yeah, like I said, I got into, it's finally in profit, right? It's been up and down, up and down, up and down. It's finally in profit. I'm just going to look at holding it and expecting this to push up. Since it's an index, it's one of those things where you just want to sort of buy into them rather than sort of look at short and that sort of stuff. There is a bit of support through here, which could hold price, but in terms of price action and whatnot, I don't really see too much. Trend following, nothing too significant there for me at all. Bounce system, you could look at buying within this support here for a bit of a push up into that resistance level there. I'll say about there. But in terms of the price action, everything's really not my favorite at the moment. There's really not much there for me that wants to screams out that I want to buy it or anything like that. Hank, I can honestly not give you too much of an opinion. I can't really talk about it if I don't see much myself. But we'll see it. We'll save it there and we'll watch it tomorrow.